Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone. Oh, hi. Hey, my name is Mr. Dawson, and I'm here at Discovery Ranch to take you on some discovery so you can learn how to read and write. Join me here each day so we can go on brand new discoveries together. So I was fixing things up. I kind of got lost, but I'm here now. Don't forget that if you write to me right here at the station and you tell me something you've learned this week, I will send you an activity book. Write to me today and tell me something you've learned. Oh, I'm excited about today because now we get to put all the things that we've been learning this week together in our reading activity and in our writing activity. Are you guys ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our essential question. It says, what do you know about our country? What do you know about our country, the American way? Do you know what this is right here? This is the Statue of Liberty. Yes, yes, the Statue of Liberty. There are a lot of things to see that will tell you about our country. I'm so excited about today because I love our country. It is a great place to live. Well, let's take a look at our book. Do you want to see our book? Our book this week is Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. You know what I want to do? I want to count how many words are in the title. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words, and I'll count this one too, 5. So that's good. All right. So this is the front cover, remember? This is the spine that holds the book together, and here's the back cover. Nice, nice. This is awesome. Now, remember, when we read books, we're finding out some information. The first thing I want you to tell me when we come back after the video is this book nonfiction or fiction? Remember, nonfiction means it is true. It is true. And fiction means it isn't true. Now, the key is here, if there's one thing that's not true, then we have to call it fiction. Even though there's things in the book that might be true, if there's one thing that's not true, then we call it fiction. And sometimes a lot of authors will mix up nonfiction stuff with fiction stuff. So even though there's some nonfiction stuff, because something in there that's not true is in there, then we call it fiction. In this case, I think they're going to talk about a lot of places that are in Washington, D.C., even though the family that it's talking about may not be true. I'm not sure. Okay, so as always, you know when we come back, I'm going to ask you questions to see if you've been listening. And I'm going to tell you the questions right now. Are you ready? One of my questions is, what is Washington, D.C. the capital of? Listen to that in the story. What is Washington, D.C. the capital of? That's the first question. The second question is, what are some historical places that they visit in the story? And the third question is, how did Anna feel at the end of the story? How did she feel? All right? So our story is, Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. I hope you enjoy the story.
Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. by Renee Collado Lainez and illustrated by Angela Dominguez. Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. We are in Washington, D.C. It is the capital of the United States, said Anna to Mama and her little sister Sarah. Anna ran and hugged her Tia Louisa and said, I cannot wait to visit the historic places. The next morning, Anna and Sarah were holding a large map. Look, Sarah, we will visit all of these places. Tia Louisa and Mama waved American flags. They gave flags to Anna and Sarah. Anna opened the front door and said, "Ready, set, go!" "This is the National Mall," Tia Louisa said. "I don't see any stores," Sarah said. "There are no stores here," Tia Louisa replied. Sarah turned around and said, "I get it. Instead of stores, this mall has historic buildings." "What is this tall building?" asked Anna. "It looks like a giant number 1, Sarah said. "This is the Washington Monument," Tia Louisa said. "It was built to honor the first president or leader of the United States, George Washington." Mama opened her purse. "Look, his face is on the dollar bill and the quarter," Anna cried. "Who is this tall man sitting on that big chair?" Anna asked. "He is Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. He ended slavery and helped keep the United States together," Tia Louisa said. "He is also on the pennies that Sarah and I put inside our piggy banks," Anna said. "Who lives in this beautiful house?" Anna asked. "The President of the United States lives in the White House," Tia Louisa said. "Can we knock and say hello?" Anna and Sarah asked. "The President is a very busy person," Tia Louisa said, "but I have tickets to get inside." "Yes," said everyone. "This building is bigger than my whole school," Anna said. "It is the Capitol building. They make laws here," Tia Louisa said. "Are laws like school rules?" Anna asked. Tia Louisa and Mama nodded. "We need to follow rules or we will get in trouble," Anna said to Sarah. "Look, there are also statues sitting on chairs here." Anna pointed at them. "This is the Supreme Court," Tia Louisa said. "When people do not agree, the Supreme Court decides what is fair. The Supreme Court is like a teacher. Teachers talk to children when they argue," Anna said. "Welcome to the Library of Congress," Tia Louisa said. "There are so many beautiful books here," said Anna. "I love to read," to Sarah. "Almost all the books published in the United States are here," Tia Louisa said. "I would love to read them all one day," Anna said. Tia Louisa and Mama smiled. They went back to the National Mall and walked across Independence Avenue. "Look, I know the man in the statue," Anna said. "He's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he had a dream for everyone to be treated fairly." "This is his memorial," Tia Louisa said. "I will work for my dreams too," Anna said. Anna and her family walked among the flowering cherry trees. "Look at the beautiful cherry blossoms," Anna said. "These trees are a gift from Japan to celebrate the friendship between our two countries," Tia Louisa said. They sat down and watched the paddle boats go by. Anna hugged Tia Louisa and said, "Thank you for this wonderful day. I will never forget it."
Did you like that story? It's a great story. It talks about all kinds of different places in Washington, D.C. to visit. Oh my goodness. Okay, here you go. So let's make a decision. Is this story nonfiction or fiction? What do you guys think? It is fiction. I didn't see anything that told me that these are real people. So I say that it's fiction, even though it had some real places in it. That's the story. But that's good. You guys did awesome. Okay, now, are you guys ready for some questions? Remember the 3 questions I asked you? Here we go. The first question was, what is Washington, D.C. the capital of? Did you hear that in the story? It was in the very first part of the story. Let's take a look. If I can open it up right here, here it is. Here it is. Let's read it. It says, "We are in Washington, D.C. It is the capital of the United States." So we know that Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Right. It's the capital of the United States. Oh, awesome. Okay, here's the second question. What are some of the historical places that they visit? Well, they visited a lot of different places. They did a lot. They visited the White House and the Washington Monument and, the Supreme Court. Oh, there were some great places that they visited. That is so awesome. And then the last one is at the end of the story, how did Anna feel? Well, it tells us in the story, kind of gives us a clue. They sat down and watched the paddle boats go by. So when you sit, what's the deal? Well, we're probably tired. So I better sit down and rest. Oh, yes. I want to take a look back at this picture. And I want to take a look at what we're supposed to do for our writing. It says, Anna goes to Washington, D.C. Why does the illustrator include photos in the map? Circle yes or no for each question. The first one was, do the photos show that the places are real? Yes. Do the photos show that what the places look like? Yes. Do the photos show where Anna lives? Yes. And do the photos show, do the photos show where Anna lives, right? Do the photos show us where Anna is? And yes, it is. She's in Washington, D.C. I almost got mixed up on that one. So, our sentence starter is the photos in the map show. What does it show? It shows that the places that are real. It shows that places that are real. So if I take a close look at these pictures, all of these pictures are places that are real. So I'm going to say that the photos in the map show places that are real. So I better write that right now because I don't have very much time. The photos in the map show places that, and that is that's a sight word, T-H-A-T. That, places that are, I'm going to have to do a return sweep. R is a sight word. Real, and I'm going to put that one down here. And I wouldn't have a sentence if I didn't have a period. So here's my uppercase, and I have a period, and I have a noun, and a verb, show. Awesome, I have a sentence. I'm so excited. The photos in the map show places that are real. We had a great time with this book today. I'm so excited that you came here today to read my book, Anna Goes to Washington, D.C., and you were able to answer all those questions. Woohoo! Yes! Well, guess what? I'm going to have another story tomorrow. Come back, and we'll do this all again. Have a great day. Bye! A brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.